Welcome back to Agriculture Technology, the channel where we explore the innovations shaping the future of farming. Today, we're diving deep into a revolutionary concept that has the potential to transform the way we grow food-smart soilless agriculture. This is not just a new technique. It's a complete rethinking of how farming can be done in the 21st century and beyond. For thousands of years, traditional farming has relied on soil. It has been our foundation, our source of nutrients, and the very medium that allowed humanity to grow crops and feed civilizations. But now, with rising challenges like climate change, water scarcity, urbanization, and a rapidly growing population, relying on soil alone is no longer enough. Enter the world of soilless farming, where crops are grown without soil using advanced systems such as hydroponics, aeroponics, and aquaponics. Let's begin with hydroponics, the most common type of soilless agriculture. Here, plants are grown in water that is carefully enriched with the exact nutrients they need. Instead of searching for food in the soil, their roots are directly exposed to a nutrient solution that accelerates growth and maximizes yield. Hydroponics is already being used worldwide, from greenhouses in the Netherlands to vertical farms in cities like Singapore. Then there's aeroponics, a method that takes farming to an even more futuristic level. In aeroponics, plants are grown in midair with their roots suspended and sprayed with a fine mist of nutrient-rich water. This technique was even researched by NASA for growing crops in space because it uses minimal resources while producing rapid plant growth. And let's not forget aquaponics, a beautiful balance of nature and technology. This system combines fish farming with plant cultivation. Fish are raised in tanks, and their waste becomes natural fertilizer for the plants. In return, the plants clean and filter the water, which goes back to the fish tanks. It's a perfect cycle of life that creates a sustainable, eco-friendly farming ecosystem. Now, what makes all of these methods truly powerful today is the addition of smart technology. We're not talking about traditional farming with manual monitoring. This is where IoT sensors, AI-driven systems, and data analytics come into play. Imagine a farm where every detail is tracked in real time. The pH level of the water, the temperature, the amount of light, the humidity, even the oxygen content around the roots. If a single element falls out of balance, smart systems can instantly correct it, adjusting nutrient mixes, controlling irrigation, or changing light intensity automatically. This level of precision agriculture means plants are always growing in optimal conditions. Farmers no longer need to rely on guesswork. Instead, they can use their smartphones or computers to monitor their entire farm remotely. Artificial intelligence can even predict plant diseases before they appear, ensuring crops remain healthy and productive. So, how does this benefit farmers? The advantages are massive. First, and most importantly, water savings. Smart soilless farming uses up to 90% less water compared to traditional soil farming. For farmers living in water-scarce regions, this can be life-changing. Imagine growing high-quality vegetables in the middle of the desert or in regions where rainfall is minimal. It is possible with soilless technology. Secondly, no soil means no soil-borne diseases. Farmers spend millions globally on pesticides and fungicides, but soilless systems cut down on that drastically. This not only reduces costs, but also allows farmers to grow cleaner, healthier, and more organic produce. Thirdly, the yields are faster and higher. Because plants get nutrients directly and in the right proportions, they grow quicker and more consistently. Farmers can produce more cycles per year, which translates to higher profits. Crops like lettuce, spinach, tomatoes, and herbs thrive in soilless systems and can be harvested multiple times in a shorter span. Another key advantage is space efficiency. Soilless agriculture doesn't need acres of farmland. With vertical farming techniques, farmers can grow food in layers, stacking crops upward instead of spreading outward. This makes it possible to farm in urban areas, rooftops, warehouses, and even shipping containers. For farmers living in cities or regions where land is limited and expensive, this opens up a new world of opportunities. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture food security. By 2050, the global population is expected to reach nearly 10 billion people. Feeding that many mouths with traditional farming alone will be nearly impossible. But with smart soilless agriculture, food can be grown anywhere, anytime, independent of soil fertility or climate. Countries that rely heavily on food imports could become self-sufficient, producing their own fresh vegetables locally. And for farmers, this means not only survival, but growth. By adopting smart soilless farming, they can tap into high-value markets like premium organic produce, urban restaurants, and direct-to-consumer sales. Imagine a farmer growing basil, mint, or exotic herbs right inside the city and supplying fresh harvest to restaurants daily. This creates higher income streams and reduces transportation costs. Of course, there are challenges. The setup cost of soilless farms can be high. The systems require pumps, sensors, LED lights, and monitoring equipment, which may not be affordable for every farmer initially. There's also a learning curve, as farmers need to understand how to operate and maintain these advanced systems. But here's the good news. As technology gets cheaper and renewable energy becomes more widespread, the costs are dropping rapidly. In fact, governments and private investors in many countries are already supporting farmers with subsidies, training, and low-interest loans to adopt soilless farming. Looking ahead, the future of smart soilless agriculture is extremely bright. With innovations like AI-driven farming robots, solar-powered hydroponic systems, and cloud-connected greenhouses, farming is becoming more efficient, more sustainable, and more accessible to farmers everywhere. So, to every farmer watching this smart soilless agriculture isn't just a distant concept. It's here, it's real, and it's growing fast. It offers a chance to save resources, reduce risks, and increase profits while producing healthier food for communities. And as technology continues to evolve, it could become the backbone of farming in the future, ensuring that no matter where you are in the world, fresh, nutritious food is always within reach. This is the revolution of farming without soil, powered by intelligence, sustainability, and innovation. This is smart soilless agriculture,